The Church of Churches. Now that you know something about the Ermia lectures and how they were structured, and you also should know something now about the need for unity of action of our churches, even though there won't be uniformity of belief, what I would propose as a solution is what I would call the Church of Churches. And hopefully this would be located in the new Garden of Eden whenever it started, although it could be done online to start with. I think it'd be far better in the end, though, if this was done in person, where people from all over the world would come to meet together. The concept would be this round circular building, and each of the religions would be represented in different sections of it. The center part here would be for holding discussions each day, just as in the Ermia lectures. We'd have to decide how many times a day and when it would happen. It might just be once a day to start with. It would also all be televised. In the central section, one person from each group would come each day, and this group would select who is there, and then who would speak that day would rotate through the different groups. So one person would give a lesson about his religion or what he believes, and then it would be discussed among these people here. I would keep this group small enough that that no microphones would be needed or amplification, that the people could all speak to themselves together. This would also be broadcast on the internet each day so that everybody in the world could see what the discussion was. I would have copies of the Urantia books, all of them, the book and its updates, located here, and also the other religious books of the world would be here for reference, so people could consult them if there was any kind of disagreement. Although it would work just like the Ermia lectures, if anybody was obnoxious or causing problems, they would be immediately kicked out, and that particular religion would have to replace it with someone else. Outside of this, I would have the lodgings and do similar to what is Ermia lectures, just very simple lodging for the different people that would come from different religions around the world. There would be some non-churched people represented, but the main purpose of this is to unite the churches. A lot of the spiritual people already feel united with each other, but each church exists as a group outside and by itself. What the world needs the most is for these churches to come together in uniformity, not uniformity of belief, but the unity of their actions. I just think if they was brought in together and there's doors between every chamber so this can visit this one, this can visit this one, and that they have a chance to get to know each other, that they would all become more cooperative and willing to work together and to love each other. And as the teaching occurred here, then these would send this back out to their own religions, the different groups around the world, so that what was learned here would be sent out to be taught in the different areas. So this is what I consider the Church of Churches, bringing all the churches together at one time to seek unity of action without having uniformity of belief systems.